So today I want to look at how we go about graphing inequalities on a number line. So here I've got three solutions to equations. One says x equals 1, the next one says x is less than or equal to 2, and here we've got x is greater than 0. So let's start off with graphing the easiest one. So it says x equals 1. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a coloured in circle on the number 1. Simple. Now here I've got x is less than or equal to the number 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a circle and colour it in just like I did when x was equal to 1, because x here is equal to 2 or less than 2. So now in order to represent the less than 2 part, I'm going to draw an arrow all the way down to this end. So because x is less than or equal to the number 2, what that means is that x could be 2, or it could be 1, or it could be 0, or it could be -1 or -2, and so on and so forth. So this arrow represents all of the numbers that x could be. So I've got a coloured in circle because x could be equal to 2, and then the arrow touches all of the other numbers on the number line that x could be. So here I've got x is greater than 0. It's not equal to 0 because it doesn't have that little line underneath. So it's not equal to 0, but it's all of the numbers bigger than 0. So what I do is I put an open circle, and that represents that x is not equal to 0. And then I put an arrow pointing towards all the numbers that x could be. So because x is greater than 0, that means it could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 3, blah, blah, blah. So I put an arrow heading in that direction, and an open circle represents not equal to. And the full circle is equal to. Okay, so closed circle means the number is equal to that number, so that number is included. So in this case, if I was just looking at this, this represents that x is equal to 2 or less than 2. Here I've got an open circle, so that means it doesn't include 0, but all of the numbers greater than 0. So it could be 0.1, 0.2, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and that's how we graph on a number line.